Hey, good morning, everybody. I don't do microphones, so I just use my outdoor voice. So I'm James. I'm the Director, Office of Veteran Student Services, and we're going to talk about what my office and what some of our counterparts do to help veteran and military-connected students. So I'm going to introduce Kenneth, and he's going to start off what our office does.
Good morning. I do use microphones. My name is Kenneth. I'm a Navy veteran. I'm a major in economics, and I'm a senior. T, can you hand out the flyers for OVSS, please? So for Office of Veteran Student Services, we're kind of like the liaison between the Department of Veteran Affairs with the University of Hawaii. So those are two different entities that use different jargon, different lingo, and we kind of help you navigate the paperwork. We can also point you out to other resources that you can find throughout campus, as well as through the Department of Veteran Affairs. How many veterans do we have here? Raise your hand. All right. Dependents? Okay, yeah. We also have the Student Veterans of America, which is a club for military-connected students. It's active military, reservists, National Guard, dependents, spouse, caregivers. As long as you're actively using educational benefits, feel free to join. You don't have to join, but by all means, you're welcome to. Separately, we also have the SVA Lounge in Saunders 222. If you need a place to charge your computer, charge your phone, if you need a computer, if you need to print, you can print there for free, as opposed to the library, which I think they charge like 10 cents. We also have a fridge, if you need to put your lunch there, and we have a microwave. So again, Saunders 222, feel free to come through. And T, can you pass up the SBA flyers, please? Additionally, we also have events that we're trying to have throughout the semester. Some of those will be, we're trying to do beach cleanups, social events. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to stop by and let us know. We can add stuff to our calendar. And next, we will also talk about the Veteran Readiness and Employment Program. If you're looking to get a campus job, we also have work-study positions available. In order to be a work-study, you have to be at least 3/4 time student and be actively using your benefits. That's any benefit from Chapter 35 to Chapter 33, as long as you're 3/4 times or more. It's minimum wage, which right now is $10.10, but it's tax-free. We have positions available for the lounge, and we have positions available for the Office of Veteran Student Services. To get an application, just stop by our office at QLC, room 310.
Hey, so something I'd like to point out. So I know there's no veterans in here. We're all military dependents in here. But you're just as important part of our team as the veterans. So I'm retired Army, did just over 26 years in the Army. My kids probably made more sacrifices than me over that 26 years. Moving every 3 years, 4 years. Anytime I went to a new base, I knew somebody there. My kids were making new friends every 3 to 4 years. They finally get a best friend, it's time to move, right? So you're an important part of our family. So we do have a position in our SBA chapter specifically for military connected dependents. So we definitely want to hear the voice because you've been there with those moves, you've been there with parents gone, and it's rough. So you're a very important part of our Ohana here, you know, just like the veterans. So don't feel that because it says Veterans Lounge, that you can't use it. Or Veteran Student Services, that you can't use it. We're here for all of you. Anyone using benefits, that's who we're here for. So if you've got questions, please stop by and see us. Please utilize the lounge. You're going to meet a lot of great people in there. It's a great way to make friends. It's a great place to hang out. It's very quiet. Like he said, you can eat your lunch in there. If you need to use a computer, we've got it for you. So we're going to open it up for questions, but I'm going to put out a couple dates here. We've got some more orientations that are going to be virtual, so I'll send out Zoom links. We've got sign-in rosters, so if you can put your name and email if you want to attend these events, we can get it to you. So on the 31st of August at 1 p.m., we're going to do Who's Who and Supporting You. And we have so I invite a lot of the resources on campus to come in and introduce themselves. So we'll have the tutors, we'll have the counselors, we'll have your school certifying officials who are also going to speak here in a few minutes. So there's a lot of resources on campus you may not know about that you'll get introduced to during that meeting. And then on 1 September at 2 p.m., we're going to have a VA benefits question and answer. And it's going to be about an hour long with our school certifying officials. So if you have questions about applying for benefits, or maybe you're not getting paid, or you don't understand how to apply for something, that's another good one to attend. And then you'll get a better understanding of what your benefits. Maybe you're not getting something you're entitled to, and you'll see it there, and you can, hey, I need to fix this. So, you know, those are two good dates and times that you can join us and get a little bit more information about who we really are. So before we turn it over to Chris, our school certifying official, are there any questions about your benefits or about what we can do for you or about what we offer?
Where is the lounge exactly?
The lounge is in Saunders Hall, room 222.
And what direction is that?
So it's going to be, so do you know where QLC is, the Queen Lily Kalani Center? It's just to the left of it. If you're going this way, it's just going to be on the left-hand side.
I would just, real quick before Chris comes up. So my name's Estrella. I'm a Coast Guard veteran. My son is actually stationed in the Coast Guard right now. So as a mom, a veteran, and just a human being, just know that, like, if you guys are just having life problems or you don't know who you can talk to, you can always come knock on our door. On the lounge, James, Kenneth, myself, T, any of us, we're here. We're human beings just like all of you. We got the grace of wisdom because we've done bad things, so we got experience, right? So just know, like, we're not your parents, we're not the fun police. We hope you're doing well, making good choices, but we know, hey, it's life. So I know you're gonna hear a lot the next few weeks, you know. School can be overwhelming, especially if it's your first go around, if you got kids or life or job or whatever, or house stuff, whatever, it's life. There's a lot of gray. So don't think you have to struggle alone. Don't think you have to go through this alone. Don't think anything negative. Just bring your butt up to our office, sit down, and we make time for everyone. So don't feel afraid, okay? All right.
If you forget everything else, just remember QLC and 310.
Come on.
Any other questions before we hand it off to Chris? All right, Chris.
And James, I don't think I'm going to need a microphone either. Small crowd. So my name is Chris. I'm with the Office of the Registrar. I am the campus's or the university's designated school certifying official. I'm your closest person to the Department of Veterans Affairs. Other than the VA, we have our VSOP counselor, Selena. Closest person as far as trying to understand your benefits, see where money is coming from, when things will be paid out to you. I'm your closest resource to the VA. I'm actually the VA's point of contact for the campus. So if anything goes wrong on the VA's end, they'll call me first. So if you have any questions on how to apply to use your benefits, what else do I need to do to get my money, whether it's my monthly housing allowance, books and supply stipends, getting my tuition paid, those inquiries can come to our office, the Office of the Registrar. For the most part, James had pretty much explained what I do. I tell the VA how many credits you're registered for, and then they do their magic calculation and pay out whatever entitlement you're entitled to. I know James James' team had touched up on work studies. So if you're not sure if you're at the 3/4 time minimum requirement to participate, you can always check in with me. I can let you know if your rate of pursuit or training time meets that requirement. Other than that, that's all I have.
Are there any special dates for Part 1 data certification?
VA's magic number is 30. If you can get your certifications done within 30 days from the start of the semester, that's the best for the university, best for you as well. Nothing should be delayed. You don't have set deadlines for submitting enrollment certification, but again, that magic number is 30. If you can get your stuff in by the 30th day within the semester begins, there's a guarantee that your certifications will be processed and your entitlements will be paid out in a timely manner.
Who has not seen the new online VA form submission for certification? Has everyone here been online and went to the links and dropped your paperwork online? Okay, so if you go to we have a OVSS webpage, it's got all the links on there for you. So that's so this fall is the first semester they're using it. So they're still taking some handwritten forms, submitted forms, but come spring, it's going to be all online. So it should speed up the rate that the paperwork gets processed, and so the paperwork gets processed faster, then what happens? You get paid faster, right? Because we're all looking for that stipend. I'm a student, we're all students here, you know, so we all look for that stipend on the first of the month, like, man, where's our paperwork? So, hey, I feel you on that. I feel you. You know, Hawaii, first time in Hawaii? No? Everyone? Oh, okay. And y'all know Hawaii's not cheap, right?
I don't know costs as much as you're talking about.
Anything else you want to add to the online process?
No, online process is pretty straightforward. It'll tell you just, it's a form pretty much just asking you, can you please confirm everything is true on this form? We did the hard work for you. You don't have to see your advisor. Other than if you need an override, if you believe something on that form is incorrect, let's say a course is designated as, you know, not in plan, but you know for a fact that it's in plan. That's the only time you'll see the advisor. Yeah, that's it.
So there's a tutorial link as well, so if you're like me and you're not real good with navigating stuff, I had to go to the tutorial and try to see how it works, but it's a great system so far, and I think it's really going to help us moving forward to get those payments quicker. Yes? Right, so all those forms that you're doing, that you're manually filling out and then submitting, it's all going to be done digital now. Right, well, they have a link now where you can just submit everything into that link.
You probably downloaded our PDF form that we had previously. That's gone as of the end of July. If you still have it with you, you can still use it, like James had mentioned. But beginning this spring semester, we're no longer, I'm not going to say we're no longer going to accept it. We prefer that you use the online method. It's a lot easier, and it causes, or it should refrain from any human error that your advisor would make. The last thing you want is an error on that form, and we have to decertify credits, and you would have to pay back thousands of dollars. So that system came into play for, that's one of the reasons why we rolled out this new form, to minimize the error that happens on the advisor's end.
We have to fill this out every month?
Every semester.
Okay.
So if you don't submit a form and you're gonna come knocking on my door, hey, where's my money? Did you do your part and fill out the form? If you want money, you're gonna fill out the application. Like if you want a job and if you want money, you're gonna fill out an application for a job. So yes, complete that form every semester.
And what is your office hours?
Our office hours are 8 to 4, Monday to Friday, closed on state holidays and weekends. So if you're here on Friday, sorry, we're gonna be at home with our families.
You need a point.
No, no, you
When should we look into filling out the form for next semester? Is there a deadline or is there a timeframe that will be used up?
Sorry, let me answer this first question about appointments. Appointments are not required, however, the VA section does get busy. We're one of the busiest, if not the busiest section at the office of the registrar. So if you know you're gonna come in, probably best to call in to see if a school certifying official is available. There's me and 3 other personnel in our office that can help you answer, or that can answer questions for you as well as submit certifications to the VA. And then as far as like deadlines for the form, we don't set hard deadlines. We actually open our forms, even for, let's say if I want to certify my enrollment for last spring, that form is still open. So we're not denying students, we're not denying request forms if they're submitted late. We're still going to submit them on your behalf because it's a benefit that you've earned or have been transferred over to you. I'm not the VA, I can't say, no, we're not going to pay you out. That's the VA's decision. So there's no deadline, you can submit it whenever. But like I said, magic number is 30. If you don't submit your request form in a timely manner, don't expect your money to come in on time. It's going to be the
Can I step in for a second? So just to, what I do, because I'm a student as well. So you'll get a prompt when it's time to register for spring semester, right? We'll use fall to spring as an example. I'm always like, hey, let me get it in sooner than later, especially if you know, because when you get, because everyone has a different set time when they're allowed to register for the next upcoming semester. That ideally, I feel like, is always the best time to sit down and kind of like assess your situation. You get the email notification like a few weeks, maybe I think it's like 4 to 3 weeks out or a month out from when your time starts. That would be a good indicator to set your advisor appointment with your personal advisor for the school or college you're in, right? And then also work through with them what you're going to do for the next semester, and then you can always have everything ready to put on the form for your VA enrollment certification form. I probably said it kind of backwards, but and then you send that over. So you're already set with what you're going to need. Things happen, like for me personally,